So today, we have two of Marvel's and DC's strongest copycats going head to head. Gladiator versus Superman. Who wins? Let's find out. So, who's stronger? Well, Gladiator has thrown Heimdall through multiple buildings with ease, overpowered Jane Foster Thor and Wonder Man, made Beta Ray Bill bleed after two punches, hit Thing harder than he's ever been hit before, cratered the ground with a punch easily, beat Vulcan after a few hits, staggered Thanos, and even sent the Mad Titan flying with a punch, flown through a giant monster, fight well against Hulk, even flying him to the edge of the atmosphere, and he's even destroyed a planet after a few hits. Even as a kid, he cracked a moon with a punch and tore apart a black hole. It was said that he was on Hulk's strength level, that he was Hulk's physical equal, that he's physically unmatched in space, and that he's moved entire worlds before. But this is Superman we're talking about. He has helped pull the Earth twice. He's helped pull the moon. He's pulled the Earth and the moon by himself simultaneously. He's pushed against this ancient force that was pushing the moon into Earth, helped Martian Manhunter pull Brainiac's ship off of the Earth, and it completely dwarfed the planet in size. And he's bench pressed the Earth for 5 days straight and only broke one sweat. He's punched Wonder Woman from the sun all the way to Earth, knocking her out, helped Shazam lift the Book of Infinite Pages, punched hell to the core of the planet. He's physically fought evenly against Brainiac, Doomsday, Shazam, Black Adam, Darkseid, destroyed a planet with just the force of him taking off, and he eventually beat Shazam in an arm wrestling match, which is impressive since he's magically strong by nature. Both are incredibly strong, but Clark has consistently been seen at this high level, while Gladiator has been inconsistent. So, moving on to durability. Well, Gladiator has easily shaken off hits from Beta Ray Bill, Thor, Hulk, Hyperion, Wonder Man, and even the Mad Titan Thanos. He was unfazed by being in the epicenter of a massive explosion. He's casually stood in stars. He didn't even flinch when Vulcan blasted him. He laughed off Human Torch's supernova flame and withstood Black Bolt whispering right in his ear, and this whisper could destroy entire cities. He survived being stabbed through the chest by Hela's sword. He withstood flying through a 100 million mile wide red sun, which pushed the limits of his vulnerability, and he even contained an explosion that would have wiped out half of the universe. Solar system, my bad. But again, this is Superman we're talking about. He's casually taken hits from Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, Black Adam, Shazam, Bizarro, Hell, Lex Luthor, Wild Weekend, Damage, Doomsday, Green Lantern, Darkseid, Superboy Prime, and the list just keeps on going. He's unfazed by supernovas and black holes. He's withstood being punched to the moon twice. He's survived 2 red sun detonations, Darkseid's Omega beams, the Source Wall explosion, the collision and fusion of Apocalypse and New Genesis, being hit with the Claw of Horus, which is equivalent to being hit by a planet, and absorbing enough anti-sunlight that would have vaporized half of the galaxy. He's also routinely fought through his weaknesses like kryptonite and red sun energy. Again, Clark has just been more consistent over the years and is taking this edge as well. And now, speed. Well, Gladiator has caught Stormbreaker in mid-flight easily, considered Quicksilver's speed to be unimpressive, punched at blurring speeds, block a strike thrown in nanoseconds, easily blitzed the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Fantastic Four, outraced a barrage of photon blasts, which were traveling at the speed of light, and he counted 10 billion micro sentinels in seconds. He can also just run, move, fly, and react much faster than the speed of light. He's flown from the Shi'ar galaxy to Asgardia in the blink of an eye. He's flown light years within moments, and he's even flown 100 times the speed of light. But Clark has flown light years in moments, circled the globe in a couple of seconds, flown to the sun and back in less than a minute, kept up with Jake Garrick and Wally West, and he outpaced Light Ray, who could travel around Apocalypse thousands of times in just a few moments, and Apocalypse is several times bigger than Earth. He can think faster than nanoseconds. He's reacted to Barry Allen and Wally West. He's caught Professor Zoom, and he's moved so fast that he's negated the effects of time manipulation. He's punched Doomsday 4,034 times in seconds, and he perceives time in autoseconds. Again, Clark is faster just because of his consistency and longevity. So, Superman is physically better across the board simply because of his consistency and longer tenure in comics. But the physicality gap isn't by a lot by any means. So what about their heat vision? Well, Gladiators has hurt Jane Foster's Thor, nearly killed Hulk, shattered asteroids, and it was said to burn hotter than stars. But Clark's has one-shot Despero, vaporized Doomsday drones, cuts a mile-wide asteroid in half, and has caused a star to go supernova. I'd say their heat visions are fairly even, but that's all Gladiator really has. I mean, yeah, he has a super breath, but he hasn't done anything really feat-worthy to mention. But Clark has his freeze breath, which has froze a tidal wave, froze most of a jungle, froze a volcanic eruption, staggered Darkseid, and froze an entire parking lot full of cars that were about to explode. Clark, although he's not known for it, he's also the better fighter. He knows some nerve strikes, has received training from some of the best fighters in DC, like Batman and Wildcat, and he's also a skilled boxer. He also quickly adapts to opponents to counter their strengths, and he's quite the tactician as well. Gladiator can brawl with the best of them, and is a more brutal fighter than Clark, but he doesn't have any advantages in this fight. Like, he does have some feats in literally every physical area that are comparable to some of Clark's highest feats, but Clark has many more of those feats due to his consistency and just much longer tenured. So yeah, Superman is winning this fight against Gladiator almost every single time. Gladiator might win one or two, but Superman's winning the majority. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy, leave a comment of what you think, and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all that great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!